This video is not for people under the age of 13. If you decide to follow this tutorial, please exercise caution. Adult supervision is required. Hello everybody and welcome back to BC's Doll Place. In honour of Valentine's Day today, I will be showing you how to make some chocolates for your 18-inch dolls. My model for today is Nellie Olsen. She is from the Little House on the Prairie collection by the Queen's Treasures. Nellie was a Christmas present from my parents. They bought her from Simon's Collectibles. Here are the materials I used for this project. They will be listed in the video description. I used Fimo soft polymer clay in purple and chocolate. I decided against using the other colours. Make sure that you have a protected surface to work on. Before you start, take a photo of the clay's packaging to keep a record of the temperature you need to heat your oven at and how long you need to cure your clay for. I started with the chocolate clay. I took a small piece of it and rolled it into a ball. Then I pressed down on the ball with a heavy coaster to flatten it into a thick disc. You could also use a rolling pin, as I originally intended to, but my mum suggested using the coaster instead. Next, get a small amount of purple clay and roll it with the palm of your hand into a long snake. Next, cut a small piece using your modelling tool and place it on the disc. Use your coaster to flatten the snake onto the disc. For a final touch, take some purple clay and roll it into a ball. Roll the clay to make a long snake. Next, use the coaster or rolling pin, whatever you prefer, to flatten the clay into a ribbon. Shape a section of the ribbon to create a small loop. Do this again to create an M shape. Pinch the ends of the loops together with your fingernails. Pull the top of the loops apart slightly and cut off the excess clay. And now you've got yourself a clay ribbon. Attach the ribbon to the top of the disc. I love that this chocolate looks like a present. The bow was my mum's idea. Funny enough, I mastered making the bow off camera, but when the camera was on, I kept messing it up. So I had to ask my mum to fill in for me. Mum was my camera woman for this video. Thanks Mum, I love you. Let's get on to chocolate number 2. To make this chocolate, you will need a piece of purple clay and a piece of chocolate clay that are roughly the same size. Roll the two pieces into balls. Roll the two balls together like this. Then I flattened the ball on both sides with the coaster. For a finishing touch, I placed a ball of excess clay on top of the disc. I know that it's not perfect, but I still like this chocolate, in particular the marble effect on the topping. Let's make our final 2 chocolates. I rolled 2 very long snakes from the purple clay and the chocolate clay before combining them into one incredibly long snake. I think that it looks rather cool. I'm sorry, I don't have any footage or photos of the next step. I rolled the snake into a ball before flattening it into a disc with the coaster. Next, use the modelling tool to cut the disc into 2 halves. Then smooth the edges of the chocolates. I was aiming for a half moon look, but my mum thinks that they look like shells. To create a fake bite mark, remove some clay with a modelling tool that has a serrated edge. It looks pretty good if I do say so myself. This chocolate was created by my mum. I love the spiral. I cured my chocolates in the oven for the recommended amount of time. Afterwards, I let them cool down before glazing some of the chocolates with Fimo gloss varnish. My mum glazed her own chocolate and placed a piece of heart-shaped confetti in the centre. Mum used Recollections heart confetti that she bought in America. I left the chocolates out to dry overnight. This is the first time that I have glazed one of my clay projects. I'm very relieved that the gloss looks nice and shiny. To create a quick chocolate box, I borrowed a box lid from my mum, who cut a square of paper with hearts on it to fit inside of the lid. What do you think? Please tell me in the comment section. You don't have to use a box to display your chocolate. You could use a cake stand or a plate. I hope that Nelly enjoys her chocolate. Nelly very generously decided to share the chocolate box with Emily. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial and that it has inspired you to make some chocolates for your dolls. If you do make some, please tag me, as I would love to see them. If you would like to find me on other social media sites, my usernames are listed here and in the video description. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If so, please consider liking it and subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye!